Squad, what's the deal? Y'all know the routine. Got to get this Instagram joint jumping, and then we dive right into the live. You feel me? And we right in here. You feel me? Let's get it popping. We're gonna have a good show. We're gonna celebrate some wins, baby. What up, squad? MizzyWorld Entertainment is back to present another episode of Sundays with Mizzy. And we got to start it off with Show me the money. Huh? What Prime say? Show me the money. I told y'all, man. Y'all don't want to listen. Y'all don't want to take the bet. Y'all don't want to pull a notepad out. Y'all don't want to pull a notepad out and write down what Mizzy is giving y'all, man. But y'all run around asking any rando jando, what you think about this parlay leg and what you think about this ticket? Come to Mad Mizzy, come to Mizzy World Entertainment and make this money, baby. I told y'all, man. I told y'all coming into it, it was a feel thing. We didn't have no statistics to back it up, but y'all all went with it. Oh, they firing Mike McDaniels when it cut Monday. Oh, they quit on Mike McDaniels. Oh, they ain't gonna do this. They ain't gonna do that. I told y'all 12 and a half points, 12 points, 11 and a half points is way too many points for a Thursday game in a divisional matchup with two talented teams. No matter what you want to say, the Miami Dolphins are still very talented. You get what I'm saying? But they won 10 games last year or something like that. I forget. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta stop sitting up here and just running with narratives. I'm listening to the whole rundown all Thursday. I'm like, yeah, this shit about to hit. Cause they all just pushing it like, oh, the Dolphins garbage. They gave up 33 to Daniel Jones, Indiana Jones, and they lost to Drake May and the New England Patriots. They garbage. I was telling y'all, man, it's a divisional matchup on Thursday. And the Miami Dolphins, not garbage. You get what I'm saying? We gotta stop sitting up here just running with these narratives, man. I keep trying to tell y'all, I'm gonna break it down to y'all in the most precise, level-minded way possible. No narratives. I don't know none of these athletes outside of my Niners, the Ravens, and the Michigan Wolverines. I'm not gonna have no bias intake on my breakdowns. You get what I'm saying? So listen, man, it came to fruition. That Miami Dolphins covered the spread. Looked like they was going to come out with an outright victory. Probably should have came out with an outright victory, but it's the Miami Dolphins, and they going to shoot themselves in the foot. You think about they had a tie game, about to get the game back. They about to get the ball back, and the defensive tackle want to rough the punter. So now you give Josh Allen another chance. They go up 28-21. All right, y'all up 28-21. Miami Dolphins driving the ball down the field. I'm like, oh, they right there. They about to tie this joint up. They going to put the pressure on the Bills. Josh Allen, who knows what's going to happen? Tua make it easy on him. Throw the ball right to my man Mike Rapp. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like I can't really be too upset. You feel what I'm saying? Like not upset, but I can't be too shocked. This is exactly what I predicted. This is exactly what I saw. You feel what I'm saying? Like I was trying to tell y'all, like they gonna win like 28-20. It was 28-21. You know what I'm saying? Deep in the fourth quarter, and I'm like, what did I tell y'all? You feel what I'm saying? And what my thought process was, even at that time, I was good because I was thinking the Bills don't go for kill shots when they up and they know the other team not really a threat like that. I knew the Bills, if they did get the ball back, they was gonna go for three and end it there. And that's exactly what they did. Give me my 10-point spread, give me my victory, and give me a Tyreek Hill anytime touchdown. What did I tell y'all, man? See, y'all be thinking I be playing, man. Y'all be thinking I be playing, man. Hold on, let me show y'all. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all. You know what I'm saying? What I tell y'all, man? What did I tell y'all, man? I'm trying to get y'all some free game, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Wallow and Gilly. I'm trying to get y'all some free game, man. Trying to get y'all some free money, man. But y'all don't want to listen, man, because y'all don't like Mizzy. It is what it is, man. I'm gonna keep racking the money up my damn self. You feel what I'm saying? For the fans that is supporting and throwing their tickets in, enjoy your funds, enjoy your winnings, enjoy your earnings. 4-1 during prime time against the spread, and I'm hitting my extra leg so far. You're welcome. You're welcome. You feel what I'm saying? But this is also what I be trying to tell people about. Like, don't get into betting if you don't really have a feel for what you betting on. I don't bet on baseball because I don't watch baseball. I don't have a feel for baseball. I'm not about to just go in and be like, oh, it's this game. I'm a bet on Aaron Judge hitting a home run. That's dumb as shit, bro. Like, you're not gonna follow what his hit streaks like, what you feeling like when he go up to the plate. None of that. You just gonna go out there and bet on Clayton Kershaw throwing for 5 strikeouts. You ain't see the last 5 starts from him. You feel what I'm saying? I be talking to people at work. Main man don't even know what the playoffs is. He talk about the Sixers. He like, yeah, every year we make it to the bracket thing. I'm like, the playoffs, bro? The Sixers make it to the playoffs every year, right? Yeah. And you want to bet on sports, bro? You don't even know what the playoffs is. Stay in your lane, man. Blowing your money just to fit in is astonishing, especially when y'all don't want to listen to people that got a life dedicated to this. My grandpa coached football. My brother put me on football. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm not one of these novices that just want to fit in. Like, this is my life, bro. This is my life. I got a football tatted on my arm, bro. Playmaker. Like, this is my life. This is my life. I'm letting y'all come in and enjoy it with me. You dig? Let's get over it though, because I'm still bobbing. I'm still bobbing. You know what I'm saying? Because my motherfucking betting hand right now got the Midas touch. That shit got the Midas touch. I'll put a fucking bet slip in, that shit hitting right now. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to my Michigan Wolverines coming through again on the road against Nebraska, against Dylan Raiola, the protege of Patrick Mahomes. You know what I mean? Matt Rule just was coaching the Carolina Panthers a few years ago. Came into Nebraska, laid the beat down. If it wasn't for a few extra plays here and there that shouldn't have happened, you feel what I'm saying? That fumble from Bryce Underwood shouldn't have happened. That Hail Mary at the end of the half, that touchdown shouldn't have happened. You feel what I'm saying? We still got out of there with a 3-point victory covering the spread. You feel what I'm saying? And I went with the over on the points with the Michigan-Nebraska game. Y'all know, I know motherfuckers was probably looking like, oh, this is a Big Ten matchup. 46.5 points. That's a lot of points. I'm going with the under. No, bro. No, bro. Dylan Raiola. Then you thinking about Bryce Underwood. Then you thinking about the Michigan Wolverines. We're an explosive running team. We got one big run every game this year, bro. Every game we break it for at least 50. Shout out to, you know what I'm saying, Justice Haynes out there, the transfer from Bama. Get off me. Get off me. Get off me. Get off me. Breaking once again. Like it's Pop Warner out there. You know what I'm saying? Breaking untouched once again. Get off me. Get off me. Shout out to Justice Haynes. You feel what I'm saying? 30-27 victory. We are the 1997 national champs, bro. Outside of the 2023 national champs. 97, I don't see how it was a split national championship. That's why that BCS shit was bullshit, bro. I look back on a lot of the history in the BCS, bro. It's ridiculous that Bo Schembechler didn't have one team that was ranked number 1 in the BCS, and he beat Ohio State 6 times in the 10 years that he played them. So out of the 10 times that he played Ohio State, he beat them 6, and he beat the Archie Griffin Ohio State team. And we wasn't the number 1 team in the BCS because of scoring or dumb shit like that, bro. The BCS was a fucking joke, bro, and this has shown it. You think about the 97 season, we had the Heisman Trophy winner, the only defensive Heisman Trophy winner in the history of college football, Charles Woodson. We beat Ohio State, who had David Boston, who was a mammoth of a wide receiver. You feel what I'm saying? Went on to beat Ryan Leaf, who was the number 2 overall pick in that following draft, NFL draft that year, in the national champion or in the Rose Bowl, which was considered the national championship game that year. Like, how was it a split? I don't even see how it was a split between Nebraska and Michigan at that in 1997, bruh. How? You feel what I'm saying? We had the Heisman Trophy winner, undefeated, and we beat the Heisman Trophy runner up in Ryan Leaf in the number 2 overall pick in the following draft that year. How was it a split? Cut that shit, Nebraska. Give it up. Michigan is the 1997 national champs, and we already know we the undisputed 2023 national champs. Go blue. Hail to the victors again. Hail. Man, I gotta get my degree from Michigan, man. You feel what I'm saying? I can't even just be a fan, man. I'm too invested in this shit. You feel what I'm saying? I'm about to look up fucking classes as soon as I'm done this shit. Fuck you talking about, bro. I'm too invested in this, man. That's literally my favorite team. Shout out to Michigan, man. Making me feel good. Making me look good. Making me look good. You feel me? I don't give out my college predictions just yet because them shits is shitty right now. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Michigan, they revived me yesterday. You know what I mean? And Texas Tech revived me yesterday. Auburn, I lost my Auburn bet. I really don't mind losing bets, especially if they close. Like I took Auburn with the +6.5. They lost by 7. You feel them? I lost by half a point. You right there. It could go either way. That shit would have went through though. I would have been in this bitch popping champagne. You know what I'm saying? Popping some bubbly in this motherfucker. Popping some bubbly in this motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? But let's get to the main event, y'all. Let's get to the main event, man. Let me get serious for y'all, man. Cause I'm done gloating. I'm done gloating for y'all, man. Yeah, man. Let me get serious on y'all, man. Football Sunday is here, man. NFL Sunday is here. Let me put my motherfucking analyst hat on. You know what I mean? Analyst hat. Let's get it. Let's get it. Bang bang Niner gang. You feel me? But yeah, looking at this NFL Sunday, I'm gonna start off because this is an exciting weekend in the NFL just because I feel like it's a lot of intrigue. It's a lot of games out there that might surprise you. It's definitely some games where the spread is only 1.5, 2.5 points. So it's a lot of close games that's going on this Sunday that can go either way. So coin toss game, coin flip games. This is the point where you really got to have a feel for what you doing and the players that you betting on. Don't just go off of names and narratives, specifically women. Women that bet, like y'all just be mad that Jamar Chase ain't scored a touchdown. No shit, my girl. He got fucking Jake Browning in there now. You know what I mean? So it's like understand what the climate is of the NFL and how you feel like these games might come out. You feel what I'm saying? Don't just go out there and because it's a name or because Vegas gonna make you feel good about your bet. Oh damn, yeah, I'm about to hit this. You did hit? Yeah, but you ain't gonna hit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So pay attention and get a feel for the game. Understand the game. Don't just be throwing your money into something hoping that it pans out. Like that's just stupid to me. I mean, that's like opening a business and just hoping that people come and support it. You didn't, you know what I'm saying, research the business, you didn't research the locations, you didn't research none of that. You feel what I'm saying? You just said, fuck it, I'm gonna open this business, it's popular. Hopefully people will come in and support me. No, don't do that. You're throwing your money away. You feel what I'm saying? So for me, I'm going with my upset. I'm gonna go with the Panthers, man, getting 4.5 points at home versus Atlanta. And then I'm looking at Atlanta, and Atlanta hasn't been impressive to me. You think about they beat the Vikings in week 2. Okay, we all saw last Sunday night football game. The Vikings didn't really have an offense out there. You feel what I'm saying? I think that the Panthers, they got their offense going in the second half against the Arizona Cardinals last week. The Arizona Cardinals, they got a young, feisty, revved up, turnover prone defense. You get what I'm saying? So I think that the Cardinals defense might be better than the Falcons defense. And I think the Panthers found that stride. And I think they don't want to come in 0-3 after so much, oh, Bryce Young finally turned it around hype. I think Bryce Young might be a slightly better quarterback than Michael Penix. And I think that they have an opportunity at home to win outright. And then you giving me 4.5 points? Yeah, I'll take that. Give me the Carolina Panthers with the 4.5 points in the NFC South against the Atlanta Falcons for my upset. My guarantee. Now, a lot of people going with the Green Bay Packers, and I think they're getting 7.5 points against the Cleveland Browns, which to me, I have no argument against that. None at all. None whatsoever. I don't even have a feeling that the Packers not going to cover that spread. Y'all should probably take that bet. But my guarantee for me is the Chargers. Y'all know, like I said, it's my favorite team right here. And the coach that brought that team a national championship is Jim Harbaugh. So he's always going to have a special place in my heart, especially when in his 4 years coaching my Niners, he went to three straight NFC championship games and one Super Bowl. So I love Jim Harbaugh. I think he's a very underrated coach. I think he's one of those coaches that if you don't know football, you don't know how good he is. You don't know his impact on the game. You get what I'm saying? Like if you talk to just a general fan, they don't know how special Jim Harbaugh truly is. You get what I'm saying? So you giving him the spread is only 2.5 points that the Chargers got to cover against the who they going up against? They going up. I think the Chargers going up against who the Chargers got. I just saw it. I just had it written down. The Broncos. You know what I'm saying? I know that's what a Broncos defense. The Broncos defense ain't been that impressive to me. Bo Nix has regressed to me. And then you going up against that Chargers defense that's revved up with the defensive coordinator Jesse Minter that was from the University of Michigan. You feel what I'm saying? So he's going to go out there. He's going to make it confusing on Bo Nix. Bo Nix is going to have at least one turnover, whether it be a fumble or an interception. And I think that right now, Justin Herbert is, you know what I'm saying, molding into the quarterback that everybody thought he would be. And I don't think it's just because it's Justin Herbert. It's Jim Harbaugh, bro. The Bull's special, man. That's why I said when Trey Lance went there, I'm like, oh, he might really have a chance of becoming an NFL quarterback, bro, because that's how good of a coach Jim Harbaugh is, man. He's a special coach, man. He's a special man, honestly. Like a lot of the stuff he was standing up for when he was at Michigan, a lot of the stuff he was pushing forward. Sharon Moore is our head coach, a black young man from Oklahoma, because of Jim Harbaugh. Like everything he stands for, everything he represents is just amazing and unifying. And I support that shit wholeheartedly. You know what I mean? So give me the Chargers on a guarantee to cover the 2.5 point spread over the Denver Broncos. Let's get over to some big games though. I'm gonna start off with my Niners because I feel like this is a lesser game than the divisional rematch. Of course, that's a huge one. In Philly too. That's a huge one. But I'm gonna go start off with my San Francisco 49ers hosting the Arizona Cardinals in Santa Clara. Yeah, I don't know West Coast, get that shit fixed. Get the stadium back in San Francisco, bro. The fuck, man? That's just like in Philly. Everybody put their foot down when they was trying to take that motherfucking Sixers stadium over there to Camden. Bro, it's the Philadelphia 76ers, not the fucking Camden 76ers. You know what I'm saying? This ain't New York. You know what I'm saying? We don't build our fucking stadiums in another fucking state, but then what? That's why the Giants, that whole Giants shit is weird to me because the baseball stadiums and the basketball stadiums for the New York teams is in actually New York, but you got MetLife in fucking in North Jersey. You know what I'm saying? In the Meadowlands. Come on, bro. That's not New York. You know what I'm saying? That's besides the point. That's besides the point. But my Niners getting 1.5 points. Or no, we got the Cards getting 1.5 points on the road. I'm looking at this, man, and like I said, y'all know, y'all see the hat that I'm wearing, but I'm a huge Kyler Murray fan. I'm big on the Cardinals this year. Everybody, if you was watching my prediction show leading up to the NFL season, y'all know I got the Arizona Cardinals winning the NFC West this year. And then I'm thinking if there's no Brock Purdy or if there's an 80%, 85% Brock Purdy going up against Kyler Murray, I like Kyler Murray. I like a full, healthy James Conner over the shell of himself, Christian McCaffrey, we've been seeing so far this year. They have their weapons as far as Marvin Harrison Jr. and Trey McBride. We don't have George Kittle. We don't have Brandon Ayuk. We don't have a lot of our stars. You get what I'm saying? So I'm going to go with the Arizona Cardinals to cover that spread, win outright. Honestly, in my opinion, I think the Arizona Cardinals will. I like what my Niners have done, but you also got to look at who we played. We played the Seattle Seahawks and Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold was in our organization 2 years ago, so we know his strengths and weaknesses, and we damn near still lost that game. We go to New Orleans. Yeah, we go out there, we show up, we show well. That Spencer Rattler, that Spencer Rattler, that Spencer Rattler. I don't know why New Orleans didn't go after Trey Lance. Bull is garbage, bro. Hot garbage. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he's been like that since college. Like, he didn't have a good college career. To me, he's the first like black version, or I guess you want to call him interracial version of like Matt Barkley or Sam Darnold, where these dudes didn't even have great college careers. All of their hype is like still from like high school. Like the breakdown and what people were projecting them to be from high school, not even college. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not impressed by our win in New Orleans. I think a Mac Jones should be the Spencer Rattler, in my opinion, especially when you got Kyle Shanahan on your side compared to a first year head coach in Kellen Moore. So yeah, I think the Cardinals right now, you think you got Josh Gannon over there. Like I said, I really like their defense. I think they're going to cause a few turnovers. And we know if Mac does start, Mac has a propensity to start to fill himself. And when he start filling himself, that's when he starts to regress. If Mac stay in his little lane and in his box, maybe. But I think the car is going to cause a few turnovers, and I think they're going to get the upset victory over my Niners in San Francisco. And then we got the huge. I think it's a 4 o'clock game. Is it? I mean, I don't know. You know, they don't even be having the Eagles on at 1 o'clock no more, bro. It is a 1 o'clock game. You feel what I'm saying? But they got the Rams at the Philadelphia Eagles. 1 o'clock. Eagles getting 3.5. Well, Rams getting 3.5 points on the road. I've been going back and forth on this one. I did not bet on this one because I am unsure. Woo, this is a tough one right here, man. It's a tough one. I'm gonna go. This is a big John. I'm gonna go Philadelphia Eagles, man, because I think they got the healthier quarterback, the quarterback that can make more plays as far as passing and running. And I think Saquon do. I think Saquon do. You feel what I'm saying? I think honestly, this Eagles offense is due. You know what I mean? They showed out well against the Cowboys. Then we had the weather delay and they was sitting around for an hour and a half, and both the Eagles offense and the Cowboys offense didn't revive after that point. Then you think about just last week, they did just enough against the Kansas City Chiefs, but I think that they want to explode. I think they want to explode, and I think the Rams have some opportunities or positions on the field that the Eagles can explode. You feel or exploit as long as they block up that defensive line. We know that that linebacker core for the Rams it's always been a weakness. That's why my Niners have always been able to run against them. That's why the Eagles were able to get those big runs at the end of the game against them. So as long as they can block up Curse and those dudes on the defensive line, getting into that second level of the defense, it's not where the Los Angeles Rams want the Philadelphia Eagles to live. You get what I'm saying? So to me, I'm looking for some big plays out of Saquon Barkley, looking for some big plays out of AJ Brown. Now I do think that either Puka Nakua or Devontae Adams, whoever is going to be opposite Kenyon Mitchell, will have a good game. The Rams will show up. It's going to be a close one. I'm tough on this one. I think it might be a 3 point game, so the Rams might cover the spread. But if I had to choose right now, 3.5, I'll probably take the Rams and the points, but I think I like the Eagles on the outright win. I like the Eagles on the outright win, but I like the Rams and the points. I think I like the Rams and the points. I think it's gonna be a good one. You feel me? But I ain't bet on that one, so don't run with my analysis and put your ticket in. Hey, Mizzy, you said. Listen, I told y'all. If you want to put one in, take the Cardinals in the points. Take the Cardinals in the points. I ain't really trusting this Rams Eagles John. It's an iffy John. It's a shifty John right there. You feel what I'm saying? And then we got the nightcap. 4-1 in prime time. Let me repeat to y'all. 4-1 in prime time. You feel what I'm saying? And we looking at tonight, we got the Kansas City Chiefs visiting the New York Giants in MetLife Stadium, where they have never won. They have never beat the New York Giants in New York. I think they're 0-4. Haven't played them in such a long time. I think it was 2016 the last time they might have played them in New York, but both 0-2 right now. I'm just It's hard, man, because right now they giving the Chiefs 6.5, or they giving the Giants 6.5, which means the Chiefs would have to win by seven or more. I think I'm taking that. I think I'm taking that. I don't think that I just can't see Russell Wilson going back to back weeks having those type of games. And I don't think that he's going to be in between. I think it's either going to be good Russ or bad Russ. There's no mediocre or in between game managing Russ. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go with the Chiefs. I think they're gonna cover the spread. I see it as a 10-point win. I'm gonna say like 27-17 Kansas City Chiefs over the New York Giants. I ain't gonna give y'all no leg because I ain't really look at the props. I don't know what it is right now, and I got all my sports betting apps on the phone that I'm using right now. I don't really want to put nothing in. I ain't really, as far as touchdowns go, I'm gonna go. Hey man, all right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Chiefs to cover the 6.5, and I'm gonna go with Travis Kelsey for any time touchdown. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't too confident in that one, but I'm gonna put it in for the night. That's my joint for the night. Anytime touchdown from Travis Kelsey and the Chiefs to cover the 6.5 points. Um, yeah, man. I think Travis gonna get a touchdown because they got to get him back. He's been snapping the past few games. He ain't been really making an impact. I think he gonna have a tutty tonight. You feel what I'm saying? Almost kind of like Tyreek Hill on Thursday night. You know what I mean? It was like, listen, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's your best weapon. Y'all not winning. He got to get in the end zone, bro. Maybe shit will change. You feel what I'm saying? So I think Travis Kelsey will touch pay dirt this tonight, and I think the Kansas City Chiefs will cover the spread. I don't think they want to leave it in the balance. If it's in the balance, then against a bad team whose defense hasn't stopped a nosebleed this year, nah. Chiefs covering the spread. Travis Kelsey, anytime touchdown. That is the latest episode of Sundays with Mizzy. Y'all know what it is, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe, alert. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Yeah, I'm gonna start getting the audio ready to get back on the podcast side, so my shit can be audio wise on Spotify. But yeah, man, support. Y'all know what it is. I'll be back tomorrow with Mad Mizzy Sports in the AM, breaking down Sunday's slate of games and giving my prediction on the Monday night football game of the Baltimore Ravens and the Detroit Lions. I think the Lions at home, or is it the Ravens? Is it the Ravens? Yeah, Ravens home, Lions at Ravens. But as I've been looking at the report lately, it don't look like a damn soul about to play for the Ravens. They got Calvin Noy out, Isaiah Likely still out. Yeah, man, a bunch of dudes. I think I might have seen somebody else that was out. So yeah, I'm gonna do some research on that one, and we'll be back tomorrow. Enjoy the slate of games today. Eagles fans, go Birds. Niners fans, bang bang Niner gang. Ravens fans, we'll be back tomorrow, and go blue, go blue. 97 outright champs, man. Outright champs. You feel what I'm saying? We'll be back tomorrow. Holla at me. Squad.